Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to just another video of me reviewing the Facebook ads of one e-commerce brand and comparing those to another e-commerce brand that is, either pretty similar or even a, competitor in a respective field, right? And for those who, don't really know me, that is an ongoing series where I go ahead and, as I said, kind of go inside of the Facebook ads library of a particular D2C e-commerce brand and pinpoint the things that I would probably change if I was managing their ads today. Obviously, I can't take a look behind the curtain, so I can only kind of talk about the creative perspective and kind of generalities that I have personally kind of experienced with my agency in this particular space with similar brands that we have been managing. However, long story short, the aim with this series is that obviously similar brands can kind of pinpoint those golden nuggets and also implement those in their Facebook ads to increase their returns. However, without any further ado, in today's video, we're going to talk about Follain. Follain is, a beauty retailer, a cosmetic brand that is changing the beauty industry for good. They are selling, different skincare products, ranging from, anti-aging creams and anti-aging products to, just general skincare products, and they are really emphasizing the clean ingredients as well as general really just feel good clean beauty products, right? They're running a couple of ads. However, since they only have two results online right now, I'm guessing that they're not spending a huge amount of money. However, that is also what this today's video is a little bit about, and I wanted to particularly talk about retargeting and retargeting in the cosmetic niche, right? Follain is our first cosmetic brand in this short series here right now, and I wanted to talk what I think talk about what I think they could be implementing right now in order to start increasing their returns with a smaller budget, right? And for me, one of the best Facebook ads kind of beauty brands out there is probably FrankBody, right? FrankBody is a lot bigger than Follain, not gonna lie to you. However, they're doing a great job by scaling their paid social acquisition, but still granularly talking to the particular personas, and as well obviously having a similar, if not same, kind of product arsenal as Follain does, right? So those are here. This is the Facebook ad library from FrankBody. They're doing a great job, as I said, with their Facebook ads. Obviously, they have a lot of different more sophisticated creative assets at hand, probably because of their size. However, what I wanted to talk about first is one thing that you can quickly see with FrankBody is that they are really heavily also relying on social proof, right? So they're heavily relying on social proof. Here, talking about reviews, right? Displaying reviews right here from different customers. 93% notice an improvement in skin tone after just one use, right? If you scroll down, you can have also see a lot of UGC content, right? As well as just generally having a lot of kind of UGC socially native, but last but not least, as I said, review content online where they're displaying reviews from particular people that like their product, that have experienced a positive outcome of the usage of their product, and that is obviously entangled with overcoming objections, right? Overcoming objections, right? If we kind of take a look at Follain's ad creative is pretty much non-existent, right? They do not really communicate any type of value proposition in that ad. Neither do they here for us. Skincare means your whole body. That is probably one of the most generic statements there has ever been in the Facebook advertising space. However, what I mean with that also right now is, you know, in the skincare niche, people, one of the major reasons why people kind of, because there's a lot of competition out there in the skincare niche, not only on Facebook ads, but also just generally, people have a lot of objection when it comes to, what they're applying to their skin. What are the ingredients in there? Is it kind of something that has already been tested? Am I the first person to actually test that? And what happens if I get X, Y, and Z, is this applicable to my, oily, to my dry, to my whatever skin type, right? And therefore, there are a lot of objections because it's a really personal and also, kind of like, private space to a certain extent, especially talking about things like anti-aging and whatsoever. So there are a lot of objections circling around in the space when it comes to converting somebody in, for those types of products. And one thing to overcome those, one way to overcome those objections is to display product reviews and, add social proof. Two particular things, right? 93% of people noticed an improvement in skin tone after just the first use, right? Here, it helped clear up my body acne, right? Try for brighter and softer and even skin, right? So if you scroll down a lot more, also here, obviously this is a little bit of a different type of ad creative, but here they're also talking about particular granular problems that people are, that people are facing, right? Scars, fine lines, stretch marks, right? So that is one thing that I really would like, to see if you are a cosmetic brand, or if I was managing the Facebook ad account for Follain right now, I would probably cycle in a couple of more image ad creatives, displaying and showcasing reviews, people talking about that particular issue that they were having, right? And talking about the particular objections that Follain probably has already noticed people were having that were holding people back from actually making the purchase with you. And that, on the other hand, goes in line with the second thing that I would probably implement, that I'd highly encourage you and recommend the person that is currently managing um, the ads to do, and that is, talking to the particular customer, right? So here you can see it, and I've already kind of mentioned it once. Scars, fine lines, and plus stretch marks are normal, right? Rose ship can help, right, and even and plus even fade, those, can help you to do those things, right? So this is what I mean, right? Talking about the particular problem, right? Here, as I said, that is probably one of the most generic statements that you could ever say, right? And that is one thing that I think you should definitely change if you are, in the cosmetic space, because everybody and their mother in the cosmetic space is saying, hey, this product will help you get better skin. This product will help you get smoother skin, right? Talk about particular problems that people are facing, so they also immediately have less objections, talking about point number one again, to even come up with, right? To, proactively overcome those objections. Hey, this is for people that have scars, that have people that have, fine lines whatsoever, and it helps you to smoothen out those things. It helps you to overcome those things. It doesn't help if you have oily skin, right? Then it's not for you, right? Kind of narrow down into your space in order to then also outcompete outperform your competition, and also talk to a particular target audience within Facebook, right? Really let your creative do the targeting, and those are the two things that I would do right now if I was. Oh, wait, as I said, first go ahead and have, more of a social proof ad creative, even if you're only spending a couple bucks on Facebook, or, maybe like 1,000, 2,000, or $5,000 per month on retargeting, or maybe like you're even spending a little bit more, maybe just, still low budget, 10K, whatever per month. You go ahead and, just quickly, have those couple of reviews, the staging, displaying things, or, kind of displaying the journey people have had, that where, Follain helped them overcome those, as well as that actually then points out the brand values like clean skincare, clean beauty care, whatever, anti-aging, right? That can really help. That's the first thing that I would do from a creative standpoint if I was managing it right now. I would highly encourage you to do as well. If you're watching that, if you are, working at Follain, that is the first thing that I would do. Secondly, obviously talk to a particular customer, right? Talking again, coming from, a really, kind of a generic statement, to talking about a particular talk, narrowing down your, customer messaging whatsoever, talking about, particular problems like scars, like FrankBody is doing right now. So those are the two things that I would do right now. Tara, if you are watching that right now and you think, hey, that is actually a great start, but a couple of things I've been missing out, because as I said, I can not really take a look behind the curtain, then feel free to schedule into a completely free 20-minute discovery call with me personally, where we can, really go ahead, take a look behind the curtain. You can tell me more about your particular growth hurdles, and we can try to overcome those together and maybe see if or whether it would be a good fit. Either way, even if you're not Follain, even if you're not Tara, but you think that I've just talked about something, that might also be, applicable to your brand, and you think, okay, I actually want to reach the next level with my business and increase my returns with Facebook, then make sure to either, reach out to me over my email, victor@thevictormedia.com, or just head over to our website and schedule into a completely free 20-minute discovery call with me personally, where we can then, just have, a pretty normal discussion of, okay, what are your growth hurdles? What are the things that you could really, particularly improve for your brand? Or I can take a look and really talk about and have you can have an expert opinion on that, of like, okay, what are the things that you could be implementing? And then, it might be worth considering also talking about a potential partnership, but that is further down the line. First of all, for now, I hope that this video brought you guys some value, either, if you watched it and you work over at Follain, or you are generally working in the beauty space and you can implement those two things for your Facebook ads as well. So with that being said, have a great day and talk to you soon.